Is there anything else you guys want to do before you guys all head off to bed, I guess?
Ella would like to go see if she can't find old Sammy.
You go to the snapping line where he normally hangs out, but you don't see him around today. You ask the bartender, but she says, no, he hasn't been in since yesterday.
That kind of concerns her a little bit, but I guess it is a little later in the evening, so maybe she'll look for him tomorrow.
She does say that he is a bit of a day drinker, so it's very possible he's already passed out drunk somewhere.
Yeah, she'll try again tomorrow. She just wanted him to get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, because he was worried about her.
Well, he also has been terrorized by what he saw there, and she just wants him to know that it was actually smugglers using magic to trick the mind.
Yeah, so you guys do your drinking, you guys all go to bed for the night, get your long rest in. Morning comes, and I'm assuming you guys are going back to the house, right? Just to look at the last little bits.
Yes, I did promise Desi we would go look at the roses.
Yay!
I'm a woman of my word. If I promise something, it's gonna happen.
You go out to the house, and you check out the front of the house first.
I want to check to see if the animals are still scared.
Oh, Sebastian and Phil, right?
Yeah.
No, they've had a good night's sleep. They're all relaxed again.
But they aren't re-scared by going back to the house.
Sebastian is a little nervous about it, but you tell him that the main bad guys are gone, so he kind of relaxes again. So anyway, you guys go to the house and you guys check out the garden.
Desi would like to go over to the rose bush and put the gold rose in the dirt by it.
You go ahead and stick the rose in the dirt, and you happen to notice there's a little hole nearby the rose bush. And as you go to check it out pop some weasels.
Aww.
And everyone roll initiative.
Good roll, Desi.
Pop goes the weasel. Also, I'm right by the hole, so naturally I get to go first.
Well, Desi, you're up.
I am going to... Yeah, okay. We're just gonna use some magic missiles. Why the fuck not?
Alright, go for it.
Okay. Giant weasel number 1. Giant weasel number 2. And giant weasel number 3.
So 1 into each of them?
Yes.
So you managed to pierce through the arm of weasel number 2, and he's bleeding pretty bad. The others are definitely shaken by it, but they're still standing tall. Ella, your turn.
Ella's gonna come over here and smack weasel number 4 with her quarterstaff.
Okay.
That's fine.
You take a swing at it, but it manages to catch your staff in its mouth.
Oh.
Aww.
I guess I'll try and punch it now.
Okay. You go to punch, but you miss and go right through the roses, and it scratches up your arm a little bit. And you 2 slashing damage from the thorns. That brings us to Cal.
I'm going to attack weasel number 4.
Okay.
With my rapier.
Roll your attack. That's a hit. Roll your damage.
Here's damage part number 1. Here's damage part number 2.
How do you want to do it?
I'm just going to behead the thing.
All right. You just clean cut, and the weasel's down. Lana, your turn.
Let's go here.
Okay.
And attack number 2.
Okay.
And it's advantage because Cal's there.
Yep. Both Cal and Ella. All right. That's a hit. Roll your damage. How do you want to do it?
Just in half.
Okay. Whoosh. Weasel's cut in half. Since the weasel's not very smart, but he sees a small target, it's going to go ahead and run this way. So he gets an attack of opportunity from Lana. So roll your attack. That's a hit. Roll your damage. So he tries to run past you, but you just slice off his legs, and then he just kind of bleeds out on the ground.
Aww.
Poor little guy.
Weasel number 3 is going to instead try to grapple Cal.
Oh no.
So I need Cal to make a strength check for me, please.
Oh, Cal.
Oh!
So he goes to try and grab and bite you and drag you, but you kind of just punch it in the face to get it stopped real quick. And now Quinn's turn.
Oh my god. What was I even going to do before all this transpired? I want to mock it. By mocking it, I'm going to whistle the song "Pop Goes the Weasel."
Okay. So the weasel starts screeching and rolling around on the ground, and roll your damage.
Apparently he knows this song and he does not like your tone.
You see blood start coming out of the weasel's ears, but it's still alive. And that brings us to Desi's turn.
How big are these weasels?
They're medium creatures, so they're like the size of you guys.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah, no, they're giant weasels.
You know what? What the fuck not? We're gonna go over here. And I'm gonna use a shocking grasp on it.
Okay, roll your attack. Roll your damage. How you want to do it?
I'm just gonna grab its tail and say, "Bad weasel," and then shock it.
Okay, you watch the electricity go through it and just kind of move up into its head, and its head starts swelling, and poof, it explodes.
I'm gonna start laughing really, really hard because he did actually pop.
And on that note, we are out of initiative. By the way, you guys, that was supposed to be the very first encounter.
It was our last one.
Well,
All right, so is there anything you guys are checking out in the garden, or are you guys going back into the caverns from this point?
I'd like to go into the caverns
Yeah,
once
let's do
Desi's
that.
done with the roses.
Yes, Desi is done with the roses. She left
Okay.
the gold rose behind, and she is ready to go into the caverns.
Okay, well, in that case, let me go ahead and remove the gold rose from your inventory. Is anyone else wanting to grab the rose, by the way? Or is there, I guess, just...
I want to try to
Leave
stealthily
it.
grab it. Damn it.
Bad Quinn. Leave
I was gonna
that.
say, she didn't even pass any of you as passives, so you guys just see this just naturally.
Wow, you have a bit of a kleptomania problem, you know that?
Pirate.
And you do know piracy is illegal, right?
Sailor.
A sailor without a boat. How interesting.
Burn.
Okay, so the rose is staying, right?
Yes.
That is all gone from Desi's inventory then. Okay.
Yes.
So you guys make it back to the caverns. You guys want to head down to the dark passage or still go through the lit ones?
I'd say let's do the lit ones first.
The first part, the passage down. The incline of this passage is perceptibly greater in this area. There's a coarse matting that's been laid in place on the floor to negate some of the slipperiness. And you guys can definitely smell salt water as you get further down.
Smelling salt water, I'm gonna run over here.
You guys get over there, and the passage widens to the south at this point to form a small cavern. There's 3 bolts of cloth and 5 small casks in the middle of the floor, resting on a piece of coarse matting. The passage leads into a cave that opens directly to the sea. The tide is out at present, and there's little water in the cave, but there's an obvious high water mark 3 feet above the floor. Pulled up onto the sloping cave floor is a small boat, perhaps large enough for 8 people, with oars, a step-down mast, and a neatly furled sail. A rope tied to the bow is being held by a large boulder that serves as an anchor.
I'm running over here, slapping my hand on the boat and going, mine.
This is a jolly boat.
Does that mean you won't be sticking around to help us out with any other problems we have?
I just want the boat.
So
Congratulations, you have a jolly boat.
Is there
Anyway,
anything on the boat?
What? Oh, there's nothing on the boat.
Okay.
Well, except for the rope that's tying to the rock that's used as an anchor right now.
Okay.
And then, Cal, you said you wanted to check something, right?
Yeah, I'm checking the barrels and cloths.
It's more silk and more brandy.
Okay.
In the bag it goes.
Quinn is just jumping up and down on the boat in excitement right now.
This is
The
probably-
boat is solid, and it's sails and everything like that. It's got all the equipment you need. You would need a crew still, but no, it's a solid boat. It could hold everyone if you wanted to sail it out of here too.
Is it pretty obvious that this water just goes up to the normal port, I guess?
Yeah, you look out and you can even see salt marsh from here.
Okay.
Ella's just kind of dipping her feet in the water.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do?
Is there anything else in this area, or did we see everything?
So there's one place which was the dark cavern, but I'm gonna level with you guys. There's literally nothing there.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it was a circle. I thought so.
Case, do we
Alright.
want to have Quinn and Ella sail us out? on Quinn's new boat.
Yay!
I'm gonna hold my hand out at Ella and be like, "Shall we, my lady?"
I think I'll walk.
Ella, come on the boat. Ella, come on the boat. We're going for a boat ride.
Ella really just wants to just walk into the water and start swimming at this point. She'll be a good sport and help him with the boat.
Lana doesn't trust Quinn not to throw her overboard, so I'm gonna walk.
She has the
So-
bag of holding. That would be a dumb move.
Cal will go with Lana so that she's not by herself.
Okay,
No,
so
she can handle herself.
so you guys sail a boat out while Cal and Lana walk and whatnot. You all meet up back at the docks in Saltmarsh, and you happen to see that all 5 members of the council are actually waiting for you when you arrive, and they say, "Thank you so much for checking the house and everything. Eleander told us the stories you told him last night, and we actually put together some funds for you. So please take these." And she hands over a bag that's got 200 gold pieces.
Oh, yay.
I'll add that to the rest.
By chance, have you happened to find any contraband? We've had a few robberies in the area, and both there's a couple bars that are missing shipments and everything.
What are they missing?
We've had
Did you give-
reports of some missing brandy from the taverns, and the guild hall is still waiting on some shipments of silk.
Yes, we did find brandy and silk. Let's go inside the guild hall and I will pull it out for you.
Quinn.
So you go in the guild hall and you pull out the brandy and the silk, and God, what's her name? Hold on. Ada Oland will be like, "Thank you so much for bringing this back. I know it's not as much as you would get for keeping this, but please take this." And she hands over another 100 gold pieces, and she says, "Please, if there's any sort of equipment you guys might need, approach me, and I will make sure that you get it for, at very least, drastically reduced price."
Sure.
We will do that.
When we have your next mission, we will call you again.
Alrighty.
And on that note, let's go ahead and call it for today because it's almost 10:30.
Yeah.
Yay.
But congratulations, you guys have finished the first part of the adventure.
Yay!
Episode 1
And
is
nobody
completed.
died.
My ale.